As digital platforms grow more influential, the boundary between online freedom and legal responsibility becomes sharper than ever. Today, one of Asia's leading entertainment stories has captured international attention. Taiwan's major broadcaster, TVBS News, has officially reported on actress Zhao Lusi's studio filing lawsuits against accounts spreading defamation and malicious rumors. This marks a significant escalation, transforming online hostility into a real-world legal confrontation. Over the past months, Zhao Lusi has faced a growing wave of online harassment, from fabricated scandals to coordinated smear campaigns targeting her reputation. Despite multiple official warnings issued by her studio, certain accounts continued to escalate their attacks, believing anonymity would shield them from consequences. This persistent online hostility eventually crossed the threshold of tolerance. As tensions mounted, the situation evolved beyond ordinary celebrity gossip, prompting the studio to initiate formal legal action. This move not only signals a firm stand against cyberbullying, but also highlights a broader shift in how the industry confronts digital defamation. The situation reached a turning point when TVBS News, one of Taiwan's most established and influential broadcasters, picked up the story. For a mainstream news outlet to report on an online defamation case involving a celebrity, the dispute had to demonstrate broader social significance. According to their coverage, the studio's legal filings were not merely a celebrity dispute, but a reflection of how digital misconduct is becoming a public concern across Asia. TVBS highlighted the increasing urgency of addressing cyberbullying, emphasizing that malicious online behavior can no longer be dismissed as harmless. Their report elevated the case from fan circle controversy to a matter of legal and societal importance. As the conflict intensified, Zhao Lusi's studio began consolidating months of digital evidence, working closely with legal teams and cybersecurity specialists to verify the identity behind each malicious account. According to information referenced in the TVBS report, the studio submitted formal complaints targeting users who repeatedly engaged in defamation, rumor fabrication, personal attacks, and the deliberate spread of manipulated content. These actions were not spontaneous reactions, but the culmination of a structured, months-long investigation. The legal filings detailed how certain accounts intentionally coordinated smear campaigns, posting synchronized malicious comments across multiple platforms. In some cases, individuals used multiple alternate accounts to amplify defamatory narratives. Once the studio confirmed real identities through legitimate channels, the cases were transferred to law enforcement for further processing. This progression demonstrated that anonymity, often perceived as a shield on the internet, can be legally pierced when behavior violates public order and damages personal rights. The studio emphasized that its objective was not to silence criticism, but to confront targeted harassment that crossed ethical and legal boundaries. Their statement clarified that freedom of expression does not justify malicious intent or fabricated accusations. By pursuing every responsible individual, the studio underscored a commitment to building a healthier digital environment, not only for Zhao Lusi, but for the industry as a whole. The meticulous nature of the investigation signaled to the public that this was not a symbolic gesture. It was a substantive legal response meant to deter future misconduct. The moment the TVBS report went public, a wave of panic spread across the accounts mentioned in the studio's legal filings. Individuals who had once mocked Zhao Lusi with confidence, believing that hidden usernames and anonymous avatars would shield them, quickly shifted their behavior. Comment histories were wiped clean. Entire profiles disappeared overnight, and several users abruptly locked their accounts to avoid scrutiny. What stood out most was the dramatic contrast. Voices that had been loud, confrontational, and relentless became completely silent. Many observers noted that the haters' retreat reflected a sudden realization that online misconduct leaves permanent digital footprints. For some individuals whose real identities were referenced in the report, the shock was even greater, as they faced public embarrassment in addition to potential legal consequences. Ultimately, The swift and fearful reaction underscored an essential truth. Those who weaponize anonymity often underestimate how traceable and accountable their actions can become once the legal system intervenes. The repercussions of the TVBS broadcast extended far beyond the individuals implicated in the lawsuit. Across social media platforms, the public began treating the case as a turning point in how digital misconduct is perceived and addressed. Many users praised the studio for taking a decisive and transparent legal approach, viewing it as a necessary measure to protect not only public figures, but also ordinary users who face similar forms of online harassment. The incident sparked intense discussion about the long-ignored boundaries of free speech in digital spaces. Commentators pointed out that freedom of expression does not grant immunity to malicious intent or coordinated defamation. Others highlighted how the case reflects a growing cultural shift in Asia, where accountability and digital ethics are becoming central topics in public discourse. As the conversation broadened, the lawsuit came to symbolize something larger than a celebrity dispute. It became a catalyst for raising awareness about digital responsibility. For many viewers, the case underscored the importance of fostering respectful communication and recognizing that online actions can carry real-world consequences. The public response following the TVBS broadcast was swift and overwhelmingly supportive. Zhao Lusi's fans, both domestic and international, praised the studio for taking a principled stance, describing the decision as a long-needed step to protect artists from escalating hostility in digital spaces. Many highlighted that the lawsuit was not merely a defense of one actress, but a significant reminder that public figures also deserve dignity and legal protection. Beyond her fandom, neutral viewers also reacted positively. Commentators noted that the entertainment industry has long struggled with unchecked online harassment, and this case could serve as a precedent encouraging other studios to pursue similar action. International audiences were particularly vocal, emphasizing that accountability should be upheld across cultures, regardless of where the harassment occurs. The incident also sparked meaningful conversations about digital civility. Audiences reflected on how social platforms have normalized toxic behavior and how legal clarity may help redefine acceptable conduct. For many observers, the strong support directed toward Zhao Lusi underscored a shared desire for a healthier, more respectful online environment. As this case continues to resonate across international media, it stands as a powerful reminder that the digital world is not exempt from real accountability. Zhao Lusi's firm legal response highlights a growing global movement demanding responsibility, transparency, and respect in online interactions. The message is clear: freedom of expression must coexist with integrity, and harmful narratives carry consequences. As viewers, creators, or members of the online community, each of us plays a role in shaping a more responsible digital environment. Cases like this encourage us to reflect on our own behavior and to support efforts that promote safety and fairness on social platforms. What are your thoughts on this unfolding development? Share your perspective below, and if you wish to stay informed about major stories in Asian entertainment, remember to follow our channel for the latest updates.